Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode. So, I just want to talk to y'all tonight before I go to bed. So, this episode is for my girls getting into spirituality. My girls, if you getting into it or you've been into it, you just starting. I just wanted to open up this conversation for us because I don't talk about this enough on here. And just a disclaimer. If you're not into spirituality, I will sound crazy to you. Like, I'm going to sound crazy. So, listen at your own risk. But, as y'all know, it is a lot going on. It is a lot of warfare going on. And it's really annoying when people say that without really knowing what they talking about. They're like, oh, it's a warfare, it's a spiritual warfare. I'm like, yeah, but y'all don't really get it and understand or understand or overstand what that means. And it's like, I need y'all to put your thinking cap on for real. Like, people are being used by entities. People are being used by different energies. Okay? People open themselves up to negative energies so they get in them and use them. They pretty much get in them and start driving them. Like, for example, I seen an unclean spirit the other day. I seen a woman and she wasn't in control of herself. And you can tell when somebody have an unclean spirit on them because it just looks different. Like, the person don't look normal. Like, they look, what's the word for it? They look mischievous. Like, they look like they thinking about doing something bad. They always look like they up to something. And it's just a certain look in their eyes. I wish I could show y'all what this lady looked like, but I instantly knew it. And she knew who not to play with. That's for sure. She knew exactly who not to play with, because she didn't stay around me too much longer than where she was at, because she was standing near me. She wasn't standing near me for long at all. But for real, these beings, they know who to play with and who they can get inside of and who they can control. And so when you learn this stuff and you start to learn yourself and you start to see different things, read about different things, you be scared at first, but then the more you actually learn what stuff is, because it's a saying I'm trying to remember. I can't really remember right now. What is it? I think it's like the enemy of fear is knowledge. Like, once you learn and you actually get to know information, you'll start to see what I mean. And you won't be as afraid of things because you see how it works now. Just like how I figured out that a narcissist is a spirit. I figured that out on my own. Nobody had to tell me that. Nobody had to tell me that, because I could tell by the way I was being attacked, the things that was being said, the things that was being done. I was like, okay, this is more than just a person doing stuff. This is something that you can't control. This is something controlling you, And so someone like me, I work for the light while using the dark, if that makes sense. Like, I use the dark matter and dark energy to do light work. Like, I know it's kind of confusing because the words really throw you off, because dark sounds bad, but it's not. Dark is where things are created. Okay, so think about it that way. Because in your mother's womb, you're where? In the dark. You know? Things are created in the dark. Your brain works. Your ideas are created in the dark. Your thoughts are created in the dark. You see? When you close your eyes and dream, or when you imagine, it's in the dark. Things have to start in the dark. So when you hear somebody saying dark matter, dark energy, they're not saying dark as in evil, dark as in bad, because we've been conditioned to think that dark is bad, black is bad, and things like that. No, it's not. It's not. Dark does not mean bad. So back to the spiritual warfare thing. When you have people around you and people that are constantly doing things, they always drinking, they doing different drugs, eating trash food. I've told y'all this before. They always have a bad attitude. These are some of the things that open people up to these entities that get in them and start to take control of them. And it gets them out of control of themselves. It puts you out of control of yourself. And so that's why people will say fucked up shit to you when you didn't do nothing to them. You know, you just existing. You're just there. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not hurting anyone. And somebody will come up and start shit with you. Because it's not them. It's something inside of them. They're trying to bring your vibe down. It's not them, the person. It's inside of them. It's that being that's inside of them that is trying to lash out at you and trying to bring your vibration down with it. And it's so crazy because these people who do this, they don't even know that something's working through them. They don't know. They're aloof to it. They're unaware that there is something working through them with its own agenda. They don't know that. Like, they think they just living life. They walking around and, just doing shit. They think they have an attitude. They don't even know why they got an attitude with you. They don't even know why they mad. They don't even know why they just did some stupid shit. They don't know why they picking fights with people. They don't know why they doing that. Their thoughts are not their own. Their decisions are not their own. But they allowed that shit in because of their habits, because of what they constantly being around. You around people, they house nasty. That's a breeding ground for these types of things. You will be around people, they constantly, like I said, constantly on different drugs. They constantly surround themselves with people who is always thinking like a criminal. They always thinking in some type of negative mindset. That's where it starts. Somebody who always drinking, just different things can open people up to this stuff. So yes, it is warfare. It's a lot of it going on. I don't know if y'all ever woke up with scratches on yourself? You ever woke up and you got scratches all over you? I done woke up with scratches on my neck, my back, my chest, my arms. It's some spots on me that there's no way I could have scratched myself there. Even if I was asleep. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I scratched myself like that. Like, y'all have to, if you're into this kind of stuff, you have to stop being afraid of it and learn more about it so that you can know what to do to protect yourself, so you can know what to do to protect others, your family members, your friends. And people think you crazy. They'll think you crazy up until the time comes. Up until the time comes when you actually see and stuff. Up until the time comes when they going to be calling you, asking you what to do and how to help them. Because I'm quick. I'm quick to spray something. I'm quick to put on some oil. I'm quick to light a candle, baby. I don't fucking play. I do not play because I know when something is around, when somebody is around and they ain't right. I done been around it enough. And after a while, you don't even be scared no more. It just irritates you. It gets on your nerves that some shit like that is around and it's trying to disturb your peace. And you just become irritated and you get angry with it and run it the fuck on out of here. I'm going to run that shit away from here every single time. Just like that woman the other day. Got her out my face real quick. And when you see stuff like that, for my girls who have already done the work, for my girls who is, if you ever been approached by this or, you know, you ever seen people and they look a certain kind of way, baby, you can't be scared. You cannot be afraid. And you tell them telepathically, you don't scare me. You don't scare me. And you get the fuck out my face. Or whatever you want to say. You know, get your ass the fuck away from here. You ain't welcome here. Take your ass on. Like, for real, I do not play that shit at all. And a lot of times, they'll get the fuck on. And it doesn't always look the same in the physical as it looks in the spiritual. Like, people who do their own, like if you do your own, I was going to say safety spells. What the heck? If you do your own protection spells, yeah, safety spells too. But, you know, a protection spell looks different for different people and for different situations. Because you might want to do something, or you might be in the process of doing something or getting something and you won't get it, and you'll be frustrated. You know, like maybe you were supposed to go hang out with some people today, or maybe you were supposed to go to an event or something and you end up not going, or something inconveniences you. You have to remember, maybe that's your protection spell. Like sometimes you have to stop and think like, maybe that's my protection spell working. Like, you know, or maybe something stood in the way of that to really make sure that I was safe, you know. And also, I believe the protection spells will heighten your discernment for some things too. Because just like how I saw that woman and I instantly knew, like that's a protection too, because it just heightens your awareness. It's like, okay, this thing is right here, just so you know. Like, once you get into the habit of it, y'all, I'm telling you, shit'll come so easy. Like, get your crystals, get you a black tourmaline crystal, get you a black tourmaline bracelet. I need to get me a black tourmaline bracelet. I used to have just the crystal itself. I used to sit it by my bed. Like right now, I got by my bed a clear quartz. I have a clear quartz on the left side, and I have a clear quartz on the right side on both of my nightstands. And then I have an emerald. I still need to do something with that emerald. I don't know what I want to do with that just yet. I have a jade in there on my altar table because my name is Jade, period. How could I not have one? That's for my prosperity and my money spells and stuff like that. So definitely get a clear quartz, get a smoky quartz, get a rose quartz, any quartzes, get those. I would recommend getting a jade or getting a pyrite. Those two are for luck and prosperity. You keep them in your purse, keep them in your wallet, however you want to do that. I don't know if some of y'all are into candles. Is that, first, is that all the crystals I want to tell y'all about? I think those are like some really good beginner crystals that you can just go grab that's not too crazy. The black tourmaline, any type of quartz, get you a jade and a pyrite and an amethyst. amethyst is gonna it's gonna heighten your psychic awareness and your abilities and stuff like that too. You can sleep with it. But yeah. And the clear quartzes, you can program them to do pretty much whatever you want to do. You can put it in water and charge water with it. Like, y'all just do y'all research on these crystals. You can do so many different things. What else? As far as candles go, I love candles. That's really my go-to. Different types of candles, different color candles are different, mean different types of things. And that's a form of color magic. So like you have the color magic and the candle itself. Like that's just, oh my goodness, it works so well together. And you can dress your candles up. Every candle that you see, it doesn't have to be a 7-day candle. It does not have to be a 7-day candle. Those tall candles, the ones that you see in the stores, those are 7-day candles. They you can light it and burn it down for 7 days. Sometimes it burns it burns faster than 7 days. Sometimes it burns in like 4 or 5 days. But you can do that. You can get smaller ones. You see the big candles, but they don't have to be big candles. You can get a small candle. You can get a candle, the little tea light candles that's in that, it looks like, y'all, the little ones that people decorate hotel rooms with, those little candles that they light the pathway with, those, you could use that. You could use one of the short, small, skinny candles. You could use a birthday candle. You could use, as long as it's a color, you can use it. You can use a white candle. A white candle is for protection, purity, stuff like that. Pink is for beauty, talent, love. Red could be used for love. Red could be used for chaos, baneful. Black is also a protection candle. Green is obviously a money candle. Who else? There's purple. I think purple is a truth serum candle, but I can't quite remember because I don't really use that one. I might try it at some point, but right now I have a red one I haven't used yet. I have a pink one in there. I have a mini pink, a little quick mini pink one. I already did my green. I already did my white. And my favorite candles is a taper candle. So I just got the candlestick holders and I put the taper candles inside of it because they're so pretty. They just, you get the little glass holder and then it's the candle that stands straight up inside of it. It's so pretty. And then you want to get oils. You can get, like say if you want to do, like for my protection spell is a Saint Michael candle. Saint Michael, if you don't know who Saint Michael is, look him up, okay? It's an Archangel Michael candle. It's that, and it's a Archangel Michael oil. And then I take some ground orange peels, or if I have some oranges, I'll take the orange peels and I'll put it around it and put it inside of it. If it's inside of like a 7-day candle, but if I have a taper candle, I'll take the candle, put the Saint Michael oil on the candle. I'll roll the candle in the ground orange peels, and then put it on the stick holder and light it, and let that burn down while I'm asleep. And then, once it burns, as long as you have a smooth burn, there should be no black spots. There should be no soot in the bottom of it. There should be no anything. It needs to burn even all the way down. No burn, no cracks, no nothing. If it burns even all the way down and it's a clear burn and you can look straight down into the thing and there's nothing there, it's done. And that means that it was accepted and it was taken. And it pretty much means that it worked. So that's as far as candles go. Let me see what else. What else do I want to tell y'all? But that's one protection. Some other people, they use deities, they use different candle oils, all this different stuff. Everybody has their own different protections, people who do this stuff. What else I want to tell y'all? Herbs are fun. Holy basil, that's a really good one for money drawing. Holy basil and money drawing oil together in a green candle. Baby, when I tell you, that is going to get it jumping. Baby, when I tell you that money gonna come in from north, south, east, west, it's coming. When you do this stuff, you can't worry about where it's coming from or when it's coming. You just have to know it's coming. You can't worry about it. You can't doubt it. As soon as you light that candle, it's done. It's gone. You ain't worried about it no more. You put your intentions into it. The way you put your intentions into it, some people do it different. Some people, they write their intentions down. I'll write it down and then I'll stick it to the candle with a Post-it note or stick it to the candle with like an index card or something. I do that. Some people will put their hair in there. Some people put their spit in there. I use my breath. I just blow into it. I put my essence into it. Whatever I'm saying, because my words is the frequency that's going into the candle. And it's giving it the power, and it's pretty much amplifying the candle and programming it to do what I want it to do. What else, y'all? Your herbs, you can do cinnamon. Cinnamon is really, really good. Holy basil is good. Who else is in there on the table? Lavender buds, rose buds. Those can be used for love. Those could be used for beauty spells. Pretty much anything girly that you want to do. What other herbs do I got in there without having to get up? Oh, blue vervain. That's really good for anxiety. Teas. Let's talk about teas too. So Damiana tea is really good. It does make you horny though. It does make you horny. You got to be careful with that Damiana tea. And I mean, it's the type of horny that sneak up on you. Like you'll probably drink that tea. You're like, oh, I want some more. This was really good. And then you drink some more, girl. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just like, damn. Why I'm feeling like this? Like, ouch. Ooh, like you be feeling yourself. But there's that. So that's Damiana tea. What's some other teas I didn't have? Mullein leaf tea is really good for cleaning out your lungs. You're gonna cough. It's gonna have you coughing, hacking. Mugwort, great. Mugwort is great for your dreams. Mugwort is great for heightening your psychic abilities. Of course, Blue Lotus. Oh my goodness, Blue Lotus is really, really good. You got to look that up and read about it. Really amazing. Like, Blue Lotus have had me questioning whether or not I was crazy. Like, Blue Lotus will have your dreams jumping. It'll have you talking to people in your head. Like, it's not for the weak. Like, if you ready to open up your abilities, like if you clairaudient, clairvoyant, whatever it is that you are, it's going to open it up. Like, you have to be ready. You have to be ready. Yeah, y'all, you just look at some different things. Do your research. Don't take my word for it. Always do your research. Don't take anybody's word for it. Read up on what you like. Read up on what you wanna test out, what you wanna try. Always do a protection first before you do anything. Teach yourself how to do a protection. Learn how to protect yourself before you ever do any type of spell work. Before you ever do anything, always be protected. Make sure. It doesn't matter if you're doing ancestor veneration, if you're doing a candle spell, if you're doing dream work, whatever you're doing. If you're doing mirror work, which is terrifying. If you're a beginner, I do not recommend doing no mirror magic. I don't recommend that being your first thing. I know y'all be seeing people online and on TikTok and all that, and they doing. Don't play around with that. If you don't know what you're doing, you ain't experienced. Don't play around in that mirror. That is very powerful, and you need to lock your mirrors. Lock your mirrors as soon as you can. You can take some Florida water, or take any other type of blessed oil, or waters or whatever, and go around the perimeter of your mirror. If you want to wash like the mirror itself, as if it was Windex or something, spray it on it and wipe it down. I just wipe down the perimeter of it like it's a door. And that's how you lock it. Because, baby, that's a portal. And that shit ain't no joke. You got to be real experienced to be doing that and playing around with that. But yeah, I think that's all I want to go over with y'all. This really went down a different road, but yeah, y'all, it's spiritual warfare out here, and make sure you're protected at all times with whatever. And it's not about not believing in God. That's another thing. I believe in God, and I believe that there's God, and I believe there's other ranks up under God as well. And I believe that I still need to do what I can do also, because I believe that the universe was given to us as a tool, and the tool is to be used. And if you're not doing any type of magic, if you're not doing any type of work for yourself, to protect yourself, to help yourself advance in life, and to help yourself be better, you are at a disadvantage, because magic is being done on you at all times, baby. If it's from color magic to music magic with the frequencies, to words being said to you, everything, literally everything. Commercials use color magic. They use music magic. They use frequencies. They use all these different things. Stores, restaurants, all of this stuff. Y'all, it's everywhere. So if you're not doing it, baby, it's being done on you. So yeah, y'all, stay safe, stay protected. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.